Hey everyone, it's Miss Gibson, and as you can see, we've got a few friends joining us today. You may recognize them from this book because today we are reading The Cat in the Hat. It's by Dr. Seuss, and I hope you like it.
The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. So we sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two. And I said, "How I wish we had something to do." Too wet to go out, and too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house. We did nothing at all. So all we could do was to sit, 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 sit. And we did not like it. Not one little bit. Bump. And then something went bump. How that bump made us jump. We looked. Then we saw him step in on the mat. We looked, and we saw him, the cat in the hat. And he said to us, "Why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet, and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun that is funny." "I know some good games we could play," said the cat. "I know some new tricks," said the cat in the hat. "A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do." Then Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day. But our fish said, "No, no, make that cat go away. Tell that cat in the hat you do not want to play. He should not be here. He should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out." Now, have no fear. Have no fear," said the cat. "My tricks are not bad," said the cat in the hat. "Why, we can have lots of good fun if you wish, with the game that I call Up, Up, Up with the Fish." "Put me down," said the fish. "This is no fun at all." "Put me down," said the fish. "I do not wish to fall." "Have no fear," said the cat. "I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high as I stand on a ball, with a book on one hand and a cup on my hat. But that is not all I can do," said the cat. Look at me now," said the cat, "with a cup and a cake on the top of my hat. I can hold up 2 books. I can hold up the fish, and a little toy ship, and some milk on a dish. And look, I can hop up and down on the ball. But that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. Look at me, look at me, look at me now. It is fun to have fun, but you have to know how. I can hold up the cup, and the milk, and the cake. I can hold up these books and the fish on a rake. I can hold the toy ship and a little toy man. And look, with my tail, I can hold a red fan. I can fan with the fan as I hop on the ball. But that is not all. Oh no, that is not all." That is what the cat said. Then he fell on his head. He came down with a bump from up there on the ball. And Sally and I, we saw all the things fall. And our fish came down too. He fell into a pot. He said, "Do I like this? Oh no, I do not. This is not a good game," said our fish as he lit. "No, I do not like it, not one little bit." "Now look what you did," said the fish to the cat. "Now look at this house. Look at this. Look at that. You sank our toy ship, sank it deep in the cake. You shook up our house, and you bent our new rake. You should not be here when our mother is not. You get out of this house," said the fish in the pot. "But I like to be here." "Oh, I like it a lot," said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. "I will not go away. I do not wish to go." "And so," said the cat in the hat, so, I will show you another good game that I know." And then he ran out. And then, fast as a fox, the cat in the hat came back in with a box. A big red wood box. It was shut with a hook. "Now look at this trick," said the cat. "Take a look." Then he got up on top with the tip of his hat. "I call this game Fun in a Box," said the cat. "In this box are 2 things I will show to you now. You will like these 2 things," said the cat with a bow. "I will pick up the hook. You will see something new. 2 things, and I call them Thing 1 and Thing 2. These things will not bite you. They want to have fun." Then out of the box came thing 2 and thing 1, and they ran to us fast. They said, "How do you do? Would you like to shake hands with thing 1 and thing 2? And Sally and I did not know what to do, so we had to shake hands with thing 1 and thing 2. We shook their 2 hands, but our fish said, "No, no, those things should not be in this house. Make them go. They should not be here when your mother is not. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. "Have no fear, little fish," said the cat in the hat. "These things are good things," and he gave them a pat. "They are tame, oh so tame. They have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet, wet, wet day." "Now here is a game that they like," said the cat. "They like to fly kites," said the cat in the hat. "No, not in the house," said the fish in the pot. "They should not fly kites in a house, they should not. Oh, the things they will bump! Oh, the things they will hit! Oh, I do not like it, not one little bit." Then Sally and I saw them run down the hall. We saw those 2 things bump their kites on the wall. Bump, thump, thump, bump, down the wall in the hall. Thing 2 and thing 1, they ran up, they ran down. On the string of one kite, we saw Mother's new gown, her gown with the dots that are pink, white, and red. Then we saw one kite bump on the head of her bed. Then those things ran about with big bumps, jumps, and kicks, and with hops and big thumps and all kinds of bad tricks. And I said, "I do not like the way that they play. If Mother could see this, oh, what would she say?" Then our fish said, "Look, look!" And our fish shook with fear. "Your mother is on her way home, do you hear? Oh, what will she do to us? What will she say? Oh, she will not like it to find us this way." "So do something, fast," said the fish, "do you hear? I saw her, your mother is near. So, as fast as you can, think of something to do. You will have to get rid of thing 1 and thing 2. So, as fast as I could, I went after my net. And I said, with my net, I can get them, I bet. I bet, with my net, I can get those things yet. Then I let down my net. It came down with a plop. And I had them at last. Those 2 things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, "Now you do as I say. You pack up those things and you take them away." "Oh dear," said the cat, "you did not like our game. Oh dear, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame." Then he shut up the things in the box with the hook, and the cat went away with a sad kind of look. "That is good," said the fish. "He has gone away, yes. But your mother will come. She will find this big mess. And this mess is so big and so deep and so tall, we cannot pick it up. There is no way at all." And then, who was back in the house? Why, the cat. "Have no fear of this mess," said the cat in the hat. "I always pick up all my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know." Then we saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake, and the rake, and the gown, and the milk, and the strings, and the books, and the dish, and the fan, and the cup, and the ship, and the fish. And he put them away. Then he said, "That is that." And then he was gone with the tip of his hat. Then our mother came in, and she said to us too, "Did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do?" And Sally and I did not know what to say. Should we tell her the things that went on there that day? Should we tell her about it? Now what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you?
Now that we've read The Cat in the Hat, we are going to do some Cat in the Hat art. So for this project, you're going to need blank paper and a pencil and either crayons or markers. Let's get started. Okay guys, today we are going to draw the cat in the hat. You're going to start with your paper in portrait orientation with the longer sides on the right and left and the shorter sides at the top and bottom. We're going to start in the middle of our paper and we're going to draw 2 ovals for his eyes. I know normally we do the face last, but today we are doing it first. And you remember all Dr. Seuss characters, their pupils are just shaped like the letter U. We'll make this darker in a little bit. Then we are going to draw a sideways oval
for his nose. After that, we're going to start on the rest of his face. We're going to come right above where we started our eyes. We're going to draw a curved line that goes about to where his nose starts. Then we're going to draw another curved line and bring it all the way around. So this is going to be his cheek and also his mouth. We're going to put a little wavy line here for his smile. Then we're going to come right above this left eye and we're going to make an ear. So his ear, they're kind of shaped like a leaf. You can put a little centerpiece in it if you would like. So we're going to draw the rest of his face from that ear. You know that all of Dr. Seuss's characters look a little furry, so I'm just going to make some little triangle points for his fur. And then we're going to come around and give him a little bit of a neck. Same thing on this side. We're going to draw the rest of his mouth, a little curved line, and then come down for his neck. So we've got most of his face done. Now we're going to draw his hat. We all know the Cat in the Hat because he wears a hat. So I'm going to draw a little line out from this side of his ear. And then I'm going to draw another matching line across the top. So this is going to be the brim of his hat. And extend this line out to the other. This is where I'm just going to have to fill in a little bit if it didn't touch for his face. And then his hat, you know, always looks like it's kind of bent in the middle. So we're going to start here and we're going to draw a curved line all the way to the top of our page. And then the same thing on this side. His hat, you know, normally has 3 stripes. So there's going to be our 3 stripes. And now for the rest of the Cat in the Hat's body. So he needs that bow tie. We're going to draw a circle in the middle of where his neck would be. And you know, the sides of his bow tie are kind of heart-shaped. So we're just going to make a heart shape and then put the little fold in it. Same thing on this side. We're just making a heart shape, putting a little crease in it, and then, you know, there's the third piece at the bottom. Again, with a little heart shape on the side ones. So then we're going to make the rest of his shoulders. We're just going to draw that line to the bottom of our page. And there is mostly our Cat in the Hat. Oh, he needs eyebrows. Don't forget those. Give him some eyebrows, maybe a little crinkle lines at the bottom of his eyes. And don't forget, he's got whiskers. So we're just going to draw some little curved lines for his whiskers. And there is our Cat in the Hat outline. Now we're going to color our Cat in the Hat. You guys know that there's not a lot of color on the Cat in the Hat at all. His hat stripes and his bow tie are red, so I'm going to do those first. I am using markers right now, but you can use crayons or colored pencils or markers or whatever you happen to have handy. And I'm just going to color all of the pieces of his bow tie. And then his hat usually has 3 stripes and the brim. The brim is usually white. Then we have a red stripe, a white stripe, and a red stripe. So we're going to start with that. Now that we've got our red portion done, we're going to start on the black. So first I'm going to color his nose. But everybody knows that the Cat in the Hat is a black and white cat. But when you actually look at the pictures in the book, it's a little more complicated than that. He's not just black and white. The coloring in from Dr. Seuss is more of just kind of a lightly shaded. So that is what we're going to do on our cat. We're going to start here from his ear. And I'm just going to make some light shading marks. I'm not trying to color in every single piece. There's a lot of white left in there. So I'm just going to take the side of our cat's face and just make some light shading marks. You can do this with a marker, with crayon, with a colored pencil. Doesn't matter what you're using. We're just sort of shading in the side of his face. We're going to go all the way down to his bow tie. And there's a little more black once we get to his neck area. And then we're just going to come down to the sides and do the exact same thing. His body has a little more black on it, so I'm going to pull my black out just a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So he has kind of that tuxedo cat look, but without it being too dark. And the inside of his ear is going to have the same shading. And there you have it, guys. There's our Cat in the Hat. We only have one thing left to do. So the cover of our book is that teal or turquoise color. So I'm going to take my blue-green crayon, and I'm just going to start shading in from the corner, like we've done on lots of other things, to give our Cat in the Hat a background. Because there is a lot of white on him, and I think he does just sort of blend into our piece of paper. So to make him stand out, we're going to make this look just like our book cover and give him this teal or turquoise background. And there he is, guys, our finished Cat in the Hat, complete with his book background. So remember, send your Cat in the Hat to me on our Google Classroom or bring him to our next Google Meet. I can't wait to see your cats.
We hope you enjoyed the Cat in the Hat, and hopefully our new friends here didn't make too much of a mess in your house.